Now they are seeing what is coming to play. The problem now is not about Christian, it's about when Donald Trump strike, where is he going to strike? If he strikes Plateau, there are Muslims there and Christians. If he strikes Kaduna, there are Christians there and Muslims. If he strikes Kebbi State, there are Christians there and Muslims. If he strikes Zamfara, there are Christians there and Muslims. If he strikes Sokoto, there are Christians there and Muslims. Because there is what is called the Catholic Archdiocese of Sokoto, Kuka is in Sokoto. Yes. So will they go and bring out all the Christians from Sokoto and bring them to Plateau and bring them to Benue before they start Sokoto? So what Trump is saying really shows that he's bereaved of what is called the knowledge of Nigeria. Completely bereaved. I'm sorry for a president of America who doesn't know the complete narrative of a country, and he started talking like this. Unfortunate. Americans, honestly, you are unfortunate to have a leader like Trump. This is coming from
we know that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, but sovereignty only commands respect when it's backed by credibility. Do you think our current insecurity, from insurgency to banditry and resource theft, has made us appear vulnerable to such foreign threats?
America is the most violent crime country on earth. It's the number one. The crime that is happening in Nigeria, 1/10 of it is not here. It hasn't happened. What is happening in America? Every second in America, there is a violent killing. So what is it? Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, we have our own issues. We can solve our own problem. During this Nigerian civil war, we never called any country to come and intervene. Yes. We started the civil war ourselves. We ended the civil war ourselves. We don't need any foreign intervention. And we have shown that clear leadership in Africa. Countries in Africa that have problems, Nigeria has stepped in, solved those problems, and great democracy and peace and harmony in such countries. So what is the problem of Trump?
Dr. Ali, let's begin with your first reaction. When you heard Trump's statement about a possible U.S. military action in Nigeria, what went through your mind? Is this mere political theater or a reflection of how fragile our international image has become?
I wasn't surprised at all with his pronouncement. I know something like that is coming up. But before I go into details, first, I'm the Commandant General of Neighborhood Enlightenment and Safety Organization. We are counter-terrorist and counter-insurgency organization in Nigeria. Like I said, I'm not surprised with Trump outburst. A fortnight ago, I was at the Focus African Forum conference and award night, in which, while discussing my paper, I made mention that Trump is already angry with Nigeria. Why? Because Nigeria, from all intent and purposes before now, we are taking leadership in Africa. We fought for the independence of South Africa, and we never stopped there. During the SWAL military president, General Babangida, under his behest, it was organized an ECOMOC. ECOMOC was the peacekeeping force in Africa, in our sub-region, and we have done, the ECOMOC have carried out successfully operations in Sierra Leone, Liberia, and has restored democracy and peace and harmony in those countries, making Nigeria a visible leader in African bloc. It's a threat to America because Russia has already taken the leadership of the Eastern Bloc, and China is already taking the leadership of the Asian Bloc. Now Nigeria is about taking leadership of the African Bloc. Nigeria is a country of over 237.5 million people, and the large size of over 923,000 square kilometers with assorted resources, mineral resources, name everything you talk about, we have it on earth. Now, if the market of Nigeria drizzle away from the hands of America, where will they face market for?
When I saw the news, the announcement by President Donald Trump, I started to think, what happens to families that have Christian, Muslims, and even the traditional religion in within them family, within their family. But some analysts say Trump's comment exposes the weak perception of Nigeria's leadership and security institutions on the global stage. From your security background, what does this say about our internal stability and the government's control over national security narratives?
Well, I think what is constituting this largely now during this President Ahmed Bola Tinubu's administration is because Nigeria we don't have ambassadors anywhere in the world. Otherwise, the American president wouldn't have had that position, that leeway to start make this statement that Nigeria there's genocide against Christians in Nigeria. How? Where? I am an example. I'm married to a Christian family, and in my own family there are Christians. From my mother's side, there are Christians. So how do we become enemies of ourselves? The Nigerian Christians and Muslims, they are already intertwined. They are one family. You find a Muslim family with Christians involved inside. You find a Christian families with Muslims. My wife's family, they have parents Christians and children Muslims. In my own family, my grandparents were Muslims. Some of their children were Christians. So this narrative that Donald Trump brought to Nigeria wouldn't work, because this is not the nature of Nigeria. Nigeria is a peace-loving country. We love our brother. Even when they started all the crises, the Ignite crisis in Kaduna State between the Muslim and the Christian in Kaduna State, after the crisis today, tomorrow you will still find them. You see the Muslim and the Christian going out into joints, drinking and whining together as if there's never anything that's happened. Nigeria is the most compassionate religious nation on earth.